Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Monday, the 3rd of March, 2025. A weird day, but a fun day, and a wacky day, but a productive day, to say the least. So let's talk all about it. We started off today with a level 1 podcast that discussed various topics, discussed various topics, but in general was much more laid back, much more calm, much more cool than yesterday. There was no drama to discuss. Instead, it was just talking about what we had done the day before. There was some good Q&A, and it ended up being a decent length. Not bad at all, I would say. And then for the first major gameplay stream of the day, we did Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. And the good news was I announced to everyone, hey, if you're someone who's been holding off because you heard the intro of the game is so long and you want to come by and enjoy the game today, we're in the meat of the game. It worked. Today, we had a very engaged group of viewers who really liked the game. We were talking about the game constantly. We were also talking about other things, treating it more as like a chill session. And it went really, really well. It did. It went really, really well. And not only did we get a good chunk into the game, recruiting a whole bunch of team members to our ship, but also the support today was absolutely outstanding. Multiple people from different directions were contributing. We had tips, we had members, we had subs, we had everything today. It was very, very high support, and I very much appreciated it. So we hit 2 goals on the first stream, propelling ourselves from 36 to 38, and we even almost hit a 3rd goal. All right, so I was like, damn, we may be skyrocketing towards this pizza party event. Remember, we're doing a DSP tries it of pizza, but we're also going to be playing Black Ops 6 Ninja Turtles mode to unlock the nunchucks and then eat the pizza, so it all kind of themed and ties together, all right? So, with that level of crazy support and momentum, I'm thinking, hey, we maybe can hit some goals on the late stream. The late stream was Lost Records, and it was the conclusion of Lost Records Tape 1. I'm going to talk very in-depth about this tomorrow on the podcast, but FYI, that shit sucked. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It was not entertaining. It was not well-written. It was not fun. There was no big supernatural twist that made any sense or was interesting. It sucked. And so because of that, no lie, everyone in the chat was like, what the hell? Why is this so bad? And they were so turned off. I can't blame them. A lot of people left. Attendance was poor. And support was abysmal. All right? We ended up ending the gameplay around 9 p.m., and I stayed for another 40 minutes hanging out, and I did make some money then, but we didn't even hit $50 by the end of the night. Like, no one cared for this game. It was so bad, we couldn't take it. It was driving everyone absolutely freaking nuts. Seriously. It's so bad, I'm debating even playing Tape 2 in April because I don't want to have streams where people say, I'm just going to skip because the game sucks. I'll come back when it's over. So we'll have to see what happens with that, all right? Now, in addition, there was some drama. So, a frequent chatter in the Kick chat, sadly, for some reason tonight, lost their mind, started saying insulting things about my wife. I banned them, rightfully. Can't do that. That's completely against the rules. The chat revolted. I said, I don't care how long you revolt. The guy broke the rules. If he apologizes to me and says he ain't going to do it again, then he can come back. We waited all night. And we got a whole bunch of imposters writing me emails. It was hard to tell if the guy had really written me or not. So at the end of the night, we unbanned him, and he wasn't there anymore. So just let it be known, all right? I understand that Kick is a tight-knit community, and I understand that these are people who are there every day, hang out for my streams. And on that Kick side of things, I could very much say it's become kind of a clubhouse, right? It's a good old boys club. It's the same regulars every day, and they like each other. But everyone has to abide by the rules. You can't just do something awful and expect, oh, because I'm a regular, I'm going to get away with it. You're not. Everyone is held to the same standard of behavior. Just because you're a regular doesn't mean you get to abuse others, including my wife. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully this person behaves themselves in the future. Now, one other really cool thing, okay? Basically, I set up something a little different today that I think everyone really enjoyed. I'd like to show it for you very briefly here, and I'll show off more tomorrow on the podcast. So, while I was playing Like a Dragon, someone said to me near the end of the stream, you know, your new face cam is good, but it's kind of annoying because you do have all those artifacts going on. Why don't you think about using your new close cam as your face cam? And I was like, wait, what? I thought about it for a second. I was like, I have a new close cam now that I'm going to use for Lego nights, right? Why don't I use that for face cam? And I thought about it. I was like, could I set it up? So I messed around with it a little bit, okay? And here's what I came up with. Are you ready? So this is the camera that used to be behind the TV that was creating all that artifacting because it was so far away. But now it's on a bendable arm that I had. I had bought this months ago and just couldn't really find a use for it. But it's now really close to me. It's between the microphone and the boom arm that holds the microphone. So it's right here, maybe 2 feet away from my face, maybe 3 tops, but it's like 2 feet, right? As you can see, I am much clearer. No artifacting, right? Why? Because there's no zoom. This is just straight up right in here, and it's great detail. And when I turn on my key light now, it looks great. So we tested it, all right? And the test tonight, here's how it turned out to show you. Ready? Looks great. Now, I don't have the cover on my chair, so the chair is probably going to pop in and out of existence here. See, it is already on this side. But with the cover on, there is absolutely no artifact, like no issue. The background looks great. And yes, I look a little bigger, but the quality is improved dramatically. So now that I got this set up for the up close angles, okay, this is like a no-brainer that this is going to be much better doing it this way, okay? So now not only in addition to this do I have this angle, right? But now, okay, we now have this that I'm going to be using tomorrow for the Lego stream. Goes right to the keyboard, and what I'll do is I'll actually do picture-in-picture so that you can see we'll have this as the actual building of Legos, and up there will be the camera to see me at an angle, so you can actually see me building them right here. So it's not going to be 3 cameras like I had set up. It's going to be 2, but it's going to be much better. Look at how good the quality is and everything here now. It's actually better than the 3 camera setup. It looks better. So this is going to be tomorrow's Lego stream. I'm very excited for this now because I got the setup working beautifully, and I think that tomorrow's going to go really well. So I like the fact that now I have the ability to jump around with this camera and do stuff. And we might even do a camera for fighting games as well, but we might have to mess with that tomorrow and see if we can get it to work because it's going to have angles to try to get the joystick and everything in the right frame. We'll have to play with that, okay? So anyway, more improvements, like even more improvements, and I'm hoping that you guys will come tomorrow to see these improvements in action. My first stream will be a Chill Level 1 podcast, followed by Street Fighter 6. Honda will return. We haven't played with E-Honda in a while. I want to bring him back, so we'll see how that goes. And then the late stream tomorrow night is my second ever Build with Phil, or excuse me, DSP Builds It Lego stream. We'll continue on with the succulent plants, the new setup where you're going to see the great angle to build it. It's going to be great. I think it's going to be, if you liked last week's stream, it's going to be even better than that because we're going to have chill fun while we're doing it, and it's a better quality setup and everything. All right. So hope you'll join me tomorrow. And the goal tomorrow is to hit 2 more goals and hit 40 so we can do this big Ninja Turtles themed pizza party on Wednesday. So please support the streams tomorrow. Let's hit those goals. Let's get the pizza locked in for Wednesday. All right. Thank you all. Have a good night. Have a peace out. See you tomorrow. Enjoy the videos. And I can't wait to trash Lost Records on the podcast because, yikes, it was a stinker. Have a good night. Peace out. See you then.